Want to watch the trailer and then we can talk. We can talk deep.
Okay, please, yeah.
Talk it up. You and me. Zelda fan to Zelda fan.
Because I completely agree with you on the weapons and the dungeons not being right.
I could go
Breath of the
on. I
Wild.
could give you the full review of Breath of the Wild because I do like that game, but it's got problems.
Oh, me too. Oh, I think we could.
I still haven't hung up.
Lori, rat out your friend and I'll let you live. Where's Michaela? Where's your friend? Where's your friend? Tell me. Take me to her.
You fucked them?
I'm glad it seems like they're keeping the same music style from Breath of the Wild because I fucking love the music in Breath of the Wild.
The music is very good.
Ash, what the fuck are you doing?
Lori, take me to Michaela.
So, it's Breath of the Wild 2, right? Like, it's actually, like, same Link. It's same Link this time.
Yes.
That's fat.
It's a direct sequel, yes.
I want more of that. I want more. I'm sick of these jumping between Links and whatnot. I want the same Link.
Yes.
I like this Link. This Link is badass. He's a dude.
Direct sequel.
Trailer, that's cool. It looks like they're adding, like, a Skyworld thing. That's cool. Is it actually Skyloft? That would be pretty sick.
I don't know. But I really hope that it has like elements of Skyloft because Skyward Sword is a fantastic game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, it's never gonna happen. But a little boy can dream. I want them to bring back the Twilight Realm. That literally, I'm nut if that would happen, dude. The Twilight Realm was easily one of the coolest like universes things ever in a Zelda game.
I think Twilight Princess is just straight up the best Zelda game. So
no, yeah, we've talked, we agree on this. It's so good.
Nothing can top it. Wind Waker's close.
Wind Waker is very I feel like we grew up playing Zelda at the same time, so we have like the same like nostalgia for because Wind Waker and Twilight Princess was definitely like the ones I played the most when I was young. I mean, I started with Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, but I feel like I am far more nostalgic for Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, and a special shout out to Four Swords. Four Swords on the GameCube was tight. And I was just saying, with my friend today, like they should do a 3-in-1 on the Switch of GameCube Zelda games with those 3 Zelda games. I would pay $100. I'd pay so much money for that. But yeah, I mean the game looks. They're adding all that sky stuff, more ways to travel. I like that. Like the thing I like the most about Breath of the Wild was that they did make traveling in an open world really fun. Like traveling in that game never gets old. I love traversing the landscape in that game.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where like I feel like every open world game should just have a climbing system. Like,
yes.
I don't know why you wouldn't. That climbing system. My only issue with the climbing system in that game, and it's such an easy fix, just don't make it literally impossible to climb in the rain. Like,
yeah, the rain is bad.
The
rain is bad.
Also, Chad, I know I didn't just see you try to like chainsaw someone around that rock, and they literally weren't even at the rock.
Did you see every other loop I've done so far?
Yeah, I have.
Good.
Continue, Hannah.
Oh, just the rain and the climbing was bad, but the climbing system in general, super fun.
Oh, dude,
the parts that Breath of the Wild did right were like the environment, just the landscape over the every single section was beautiful, and the music to go with the landscape's fantastic. Then PCs are a little bland, but I'm not mad about it because I think they were okay.
Yeah.
I could have been more enemy diversity too.
Oh yeah.
We need more enemies.
You mention it, you right.
Because what is it? Moblins, Bokoblins, Hinox, Lynel. Is that it? Guardians. That's Lizalfos. That's like it, though. That's like 6 enemies.
Bro, you
Where's
have
the
given me
flavor?
you pointed out a criticism I didn't even know I had with the game. Like
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that 90% of that game you're literally fighting the same enemies.
Just stronger versions of each other.
Yeah,
Where's
you're
the
right,
flavor?
dude. You are right. I didn't even realize that. Yeah. I definitely want. Because the other Zelda games, the enemies in that game, the enemy designs are so whacked out. There's some good ones.
And there's so many, and they progress throughout the game so well. I mean, Wind Waker kept similar enemies throughout most of the game, but they did add variety as you
I
progressed.
feel like the variety in Wind Waker is very much stated in... That was the first game that had, like, a weapon system, quote unquote. Yeah, I'm sure you remember. Like, enemies would drop their weapons and you could pick them up and use them. The variety in that game was the enemies would use different weapons and actually had like different movesets and shit. I feel like it was more pronounced than it was in like Breath of the Wild. I can't remember really. Like maybe there were like 2 variants for each enemy based on like, the weapon they had. I remember in Wind Waker there was a ton. Hey, they got real with that shit.
It didn't feel repetitive in Wind Waker.
Yeah, well, maybe it's because it was also a smaller game or a shorter game, you know? That could also be the reason. Breath of the Wild is a much bigger game. Yeah,
and I know it's supposed to be, like, post-apocalyptic. The world's supposed to feel empty. But there were certain sections that I thought could have been more filled out, too. It felt empty.
Absolutely. Something like how like Bethesda handles like Fallout 4 or whatever. Like that's like maximum post-apocalyptic, and that world doesn't really feel empty at all. Like there's always tons of shit to see in Fallout 4. But they still managed to convey that emotion of like a dystopia, basically, or like this world is far past its prime.
I have high hopes.
Yeah, they usually listen. If you've noticed in the past, they tend to overcorrect on issues. If you've looked at their history of making Zelda games, right?
Yes.
Look at Wind Waker. Everyone with Wind Waker criticized like the art style in that game. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, the art style is too childish. So
enter Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess. Like I love the art style in Twilight Princess. Don't get me wrong, but
opposite of Wind Waker.
Yeah, the color diversity though, I won't lie. The color palette, looking a little PS3 era there. Definitely more colors in Wind Waker, but the art style, second to none. The art style in that game is beautiful. But you know, then people realized, oh shit, you know, Wind Waker had a much better art style. Wow, criticizing it, and they criticized. I don't know what they criticized.